Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning everyone. So is this 12:01, right? Okay, and it's 9 past 30 o'clock, so it's the time for me to teach my subject, that is English, to you. But before we are going to the learning process, I like to invite you to take a pray first. Start. Finish. And for the secretary, please you check the attendance list and tell me who's not coming here, because I'm about to give them a punishment, a bad mark to them who are not coming and they don't have a good reason for not coming. Okay, so today we are going to learn about a conversation. Before we are going to our lesson, I'm about to ask you about our previous lesson, that is about grammar, right? The previous weeks we are learning about grammar. Is that right? Okay. Anybody who's still remember about the grammar I taught? Oh, do you still remember, guys? Oh, thank you. So now we are going to discuss our new subject or our new lesson, that's about conversation. I'm about to take the book first. So this is the book we are using, right? Okay. You guys all have to open the book on page 98. Have you all opened your book? Okay, so now we are going to learn about conversation. So conversation is about talking to one or two or more person. It can be in a group or in a personal. So that talking is about exchange and ideas, exchange and information, asking or giving an opinion, and many others. So the conversation also have a rules. The first rules is conversation is a two-way street. What does it mean? A two-way street means the two persons in the conversation are active one each other about questioning and asking one each other. In a conversation we call it as a dialogue. If it's only one person who are active and talking, it calls as monologue. Okay? And then the second is be friendly and polite. So when we are talking to someone, we have to be friendly and so polite. How to be friendly? So we have to smile to them, we have to be nice, but still in a polite. Don't say something rude to the people or the person we are talking. Okay? And then we have to try to avoid contentious topics and for a quick stance. It's fine for us to talk the politics once you know someone a bit better. So we cannot talking more deeper about another discussion to the someone we just know. That's it. And then the third is we are respond to what are they saying. When people saying to us, we have to respond to what are they saying. The example is when they say, wow, that restaurant is so beautiful and the food there is also nice and delicious. We have to respond this like, oh yeah, I ever ate there and that is so amazing. About the place, about the service, and about the food, That's all amazing. That's the response that we have to give to the people we are talking. It's not me. It's not must be always a good. We have to just being honest, okay? And then the word is using signal to help the other person. When a conversation is flowing well, it moves naturally from one and another person. However, if one or both are finding it more of a struggle to chat, we may find it helpful to use signals. Okay? The most common type of signals is questions. The number one, ghost questions invite a yes or no answer. The example is like, don't you agree? So the people we are talking must be saying yes or no. And then the second, if we are wanting to get more information, we can just saying like how the example like, how can you get here? Oh, and the other question mark we can use if we are wanted to get an information, we can use the why, like why are you like that gitu. And then the vibe is create an emotional connection. Of course, it is perfectly possible to conduct a conversation entirely without having a emotions connections between the two people in that conversation. The key of build an emotional connection is we are sharing an information that are related to those people, to the people we are talking. Now, this sharing doesn't have to be a big stuff. We can just make it as simple as like, it's so lovely having this beautiful sunshine. It meant I could go camping this weekend and we had such a beautiful paddle. That's easy, that's simple to make to build an emotion connections between the two people in the conversation. So that's all about the discussion about conversation. I want you to reread all the information about the conversation, such a definition, function, types or kinds, and then the purposes, and so on. And then after that, I'm about to giving you a task. So here I'm about to give you a task, a problem, a situational conversation that you have to make a conversation based on the situation that I have give you. So the first is a conversation at a at at a coffee store. Okay, remember, at a coffee store like a Starbucks, Max Coffee, Jayco, or something like that. And then the second is a conversation and a bank between the customers and the customer service. And then the third is in a department store. Imagine that if you are wanted to buy a new shoes and you are asking to the crew out there about the shoes that you wanted to buy, that you really wanted to buy. And then a conversation between you and an online transportation driver when you are ordering some food or when you are ordered to pick you up from the university. How does the conversation will be held between you and the online transportation driver? You can just imagine that. And then number 5 or the last is you can make a situational conversation between a group conversation in a birthday party, in your friend's birthday party, you have to make a conversation with the other friends that are invited to that birthday party. Okay, thank you. If you have finished that assignment, I want you to submit it for me via, I mean, I think via WhatsApp it's more easy for you. Okay, you can just say it. Oh no, you can just say it in a Google Classroom. Okay, set it in a Google Classroom, and then I can check it one by one. And then to those who are still didn't appropriate with the situational that you choose, I will give you suggestion. Then you can be better to the next. Okay, that's all the last. Okay, that's all the discussion about a conversation today. That's all the knowledge I can give to you guys, and I want to thankful for you guys who have given who have been giving an attention to my lesson today, and hope you guys are understanding about those discussion about these topics, that is conversation. Once again, thank you and assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.